Hello everyone, and welcome to Australia for our first race of the season, round 1 in the Zizzle Racing League, and I am excited to see what these drivers, what this team can bring to the race today. I am your host, John Scott, and with me here I have Zach Richards. Yeah, it's very exciting to be here today, especially with what we saw in qualifying yesterday. I am excited to actually see what Williams will bring on the table, what Nari will bring on the table. Will Takanashi actually have a very impressive skill in his lockout to use? We don't know, and that's what is exciting. We don't know what these drivers can bring. Yeah, let me just tell you the grid is Williams in P1, Nari in P2, Takanashi P3, Musk in P4, Van der Sieve on P5, Alves 6, Santos in P7, Johnson in P8, Ramet in P9, Muller in P10. That is your top 10 shootout. The rest of the drivers in the grid too are also good enough, but look at that top 10, Richard. What do you think is going to happen in that top 10? Well, Muller isn't safe, Ramet isn't safe, because they have McQueen and Janet just behind him, with Fernandez too, who have shown that they have pace in qualifying. What do you think of that top 10? Honestly, the top 10 is something that we should all be looking at, and just a few space behind them, you know, something's going to happen in the top 10. Hopefully there's crashes, hopefully there's drama. Sorry to interrupt you, and we are about to go lights out. And here we go, the first race in Australia. Well done with Musk now in his cockpit. Oh, that was some shaky start. Yeah, Takanashi just did a very risky move right in the middle of the pack. He is trying to find grips in those tires. They are all flying down this track very aggressively, in fact. Yeah, that was some risky move from Takanashi out there, turn 1. He probably lost control of the car. Tried to get it back in place. Takanashi just barely kept that car on the track. Yeah, he barely kept that car on the track, but now the race is kicking on. We are down here with Muller, who's trying to get the turn in for Fernandez. Will be able to do it? He's thinking about it. He's definitely thinking about it. He's close. But Fernandez, will he be able to do it? He's close. Will he take the spot? And Fernandez, he blocks him off just right at the point where he was about to take the lead from Fernandez. Sorry, the position from Fernandez. That was very impressive for Muller. He was trying to go straight from the inside, then from the outside. But Fernandez read it very well. Fernandez was able to block him. But now we're down here with Silva, we were with Silva, but now here with Yakamoren. He's really trying to find the space to get through Kim. Yeah, he's trying to find the space to get through Kim here, but he's not able to do it right into turn 1. He backs out of it. He wasn't fully committed to it. He wasn't ready to take that risk. I felt like probably he was too far behind to do anything about it, and any wrong move can steal his race ending, so he just backed out of it. Williams fastest in sector 1. He's flying down this track. He's enjoying himself really since yesterday, and now today he's really enjoying himself. Yeah, he's definitely living the life right now. First race of the season, and he's putting the fastest sector, leading Nari with 2 seconds. He's right where he wants to be. Definitely right where he wants to be. We're here with Jatet, who is in P9, by the way. Just like he said, there are a lot of drivers behind the top 10 who's able to do something, and Jatet just actually found himself in P9, starting from P12. Yeah, I don't know what move he was able to pull out there, but him in P9 is crazy. And Williams now have the fastest lap. After lap 3, he's really enjoying himself on this track, isn't he? Of course he is. This is his track, this is his moment. Muller is trying to take the inside. I'm so sorry, Richard, for disrupting you there. And I think Muller took the inside of Fernandez, because he now moves up to P12 and Fernandez is in P13. Good driving there for Muller. We were not able to see it because the camera panned to Alves, but that was a very good move from the inside from Muller. Just taking it there for Fernandez. He is really trying to get into the points today, Muller. He has a chance, he has the time to actually get into the points. Nario, fastest sector 2. He's trying to catch up to Williams, but I don't think he's. Do you see Nario winning the race, Richards? Well, he has a chance to. If he keeps a calm head, he doesn't do plenty mistakes because he has Tokanashi just behind him. He just has to keep calm. There are plenty of overtaking opportunities in the future. He just has to follow Williams closely and probably hope Williams actually makes a mistake, makes a wrong corner, and he'll be able to capitalize on that. That's the best bet for Nario. He shouldn't do anything too risky. He shouldn't do anything too over the top. He should just try to follow Williams quietly and just capitalize on his mistake. And there's Jetanet, who is going into the pits. He was in P9, but now he's back to P21 because he's in the pits, switching to the mediums. That is a questionable strategy. Well, he was on the soft, and after 4 laps, he switched to mediums. He's trying to go for a one stop. Do you think that's what he's trying to do here? I think that's what Janet is trying to do. He's trying to go on the mediums because the mediums will take him longer. Go for a one stop, probably finishing in the points. I think that's the strategy his team is going for at the moment. I don't know how good that strategy is for Valkyrie Racing, but if that's what they want to do at the moment, then sure. We are on board with Silva on the medium tires, chasing down Musk since the beginning of this race. Both of them actually are having a very good battle, but Silva isn't doing enough to get Musk to be threatened for his position. Musk still looks comfortable, he's still driving comfortably. Silva isn't doing much to him. Factor setup for Smith for around sector 2. Smith is also trying to get that time. He's on the fresh tires, on the fresh mediums. He's definitely going to gain time. Tokanashi, who is just behind Nario, he's staring him down. He can smell blood. He's seen Nario's confidence dropping the more Williams pull away from him. He's right behind Nario. Will he call at the position? He's looking forward to the inside. No, he cuts out to the outside. He's going to try to take it from here. It's Tokanashi, and Nario is defending very well at the moment. Nario is not letting him go through. The more they battle, the more they give Musk time to close the gap. Yes, we're leaving Musk with 5 seconds, but the more they battle, the more Williams run away with it, and the more Musk comes closer to them. So Nario needs to find a way to get out of this position he is. With this Tokanashi, he backs out of it, but Tokanashi is looking dangerous. He's looking, he could put Nario in a lot of pressure. Nario right now can actually make a mistake, and this whole race can just go to from good to bad in the blink of an eye if he doesn't keep his composure, because Tokanashi is breathing down his neck so badly at the moment. We don't know what's gonna happen. Well, a lot of drivers are going to the pits. Santos is going to the pits. Alvarez is going to the pit for hards. Silva also does going to the pits for softs. But that is not our main issue right now. Our main issue is Tokanashi, who is still breathing down Nario's neck. Nario is keeping the composure, is trying his best to keep Tokanashi at bay, but Tokanashi is on the higher tires, Nario is on the mediums. He's going to pit anytime soon. Those mediums are going to start to degrade because of the pressure Tokanashi is putting on him. Tokanashi now is trying to find that space. Will he get it from Nario? And Nario defended very well, still keeping Tokanashi at bay. This is what I was saying in the beginning of the race before the race started. Tokanashi is a threat to deal with. He's going to be behind Nario. Nario doesn't have that chance to make a mistake and go away with it and get away with it. He now has to make an option, chase Williams, or actually keep a level-headed head and keep Tokanashi at bay. He has so much to think about. Now we are up with Kim, or we were up with Kim, but now we are up with Alves. Alves with a fresh heart, also try to go for a one-stop. He has chance of finishing in points today, Alves. We all know that, right? And it will be good points for Quantum GP if he's able to finish in the points. Give Quantum GP team that first ever points in this competition. He's trying to go for that one stop, really. We don't have much laps in this competition, just 14 laps, so they're trying their best to really save up in time. We're trying to save up in strategy, in tires. He's just behind Musk at the moment. Musk's on the hard. Alves is trying to find his way through the congestion of cars, the traffic at the moment. Musk's in front of him. Santos just passed Johnson behind him. Santos now is breathing down on Alvarez's neck. With Santos able to get through, Santos is really putting pressure on Alvarez. Alves on the other hand, not trying to put that pressure on Musk. Musk is getting away because maybe he's trying to defend from Santos, who is literally applying pressure to Alves. Yeah, Alves is trying his best now to just keep Santos at bay. He knows Musk has gone with it. He knows he can't catch up to Musk. So at this point, he's just trying to keep Santos right behind him and not give Santos any more points in this competition. Yeah, we're on lap 8 at the moment. Tokanashi now is our new race leader because Williams went into the pits. He's on mediums. Nari also went to the pits. He comes out on mediums. But Tokanashi now is on hards with 8 laps in those tires. Is he going for a one-stop strategy too? Because we are expecting him to pit anytime soon, but he's still flying away with it with those tires. Yeah, it's funny how he's leading the race, but his teammate, Dubious, is in P22, also on the hards. We don't know what Dubious is going to do, but there's Wang in P2, also on the hard. Wang has been quiet the whole race, but he finds himself in P2. Well, not any longer because Williams take that position from him. Williams lands in P2. Now Williams now is trying to gain those positions he lost, trying to attack Tokanashi. Now Williams is going hunting for Tokanashi. We don't know how fast Williams is going to get him, but Tokanashi is going to pit anytime soon. So if I was Williams at this position, I'm just going to wait till Tokanashi pits and just get that my first position back. But as for Nario is now stuck behind Wang. Nario too has to get past Wang if he wants to catch up to to Williams and actually put pressure on him. He's just behind him. Will he pass him here? Not quite. Wang defending very well, but with time Wang goes in the pit, and now Nario has a chance to attack. Nario has a chance to go full throttle and catch up with Williams. Yeah, Williams at the other hand is just flying. He's trying to catch up with Tokanashi. Tokanashi is not looking back. Tokanashi is just flying down that track, but he's going to get into the pit anytime soon. So I think what Tokanashi is trying to do is trying to get enough time between him and the rest of the drivers, so when he gets to the pit and when he comes out, he would be able to still have some time between him and some drivers on the grid. Now there's Musk now just behind Silva. They're battling together for 4th place. Silva's defending very well, but Musk is trying his best. And there's the Bias who just got past Janet. Janet just went to the pit, so he has moved up to 21. Funny how he's in 21st place and his teammate is in 1st place. I don't know if it's the car, if it's the driver, but Tobias needs to pick it up. He needs to pick up the pace. He needs to gain points for his team. If his second driver can do what he's doing, Tobias needs to do more than that. And there's Patel, who is in the midfield. He's trying to keep Vert at bay. Vert is just behind him. Manitola is just in front of him. I don't know what he's going to do here. It's just cruising really. There's really not much happening in the midfield at the moment. Some cars pitting, some cars getting by. Nothing really happening at the midfield. Yeah, he's just cruising right now. He knows there's no points for him this race. He could still push for some points, but he knows there's nothing he could do at the moment. His car is fast enough to get him there, but I don't think he is enough to get the car in where it's meant to be. He's going to just try his best. We have 4 laps left at the moment. Silva now is in P20. I don't know why they pitted him at this moment, knowing that they have 4 laps left to go. He could have to try to go on further, but he went for the soft. I think he's trying to go all out in the last 4 laps just to get that position, just to get in the points. And I think that's what he's trying to do, and I think that's what his team is trying to do with him. We don't know yet from the style he's driving at, but here he is now trying to get through Janet. We're back to Williams, by the way. Williams just passed Tokanashi because Tokanashi now is in the pits. And Williams is now our new race leader. He's flying down that track, really. Nario can't really do much to get up to him. Nario is trying his best, but I don't think Nario is going to get up to him to this race. It might be a very easy win for Williams. He's enjoying himself on this track. He's really flying down this track. He's enjoying himself. He looks happy in the car. I think this race is in the bag for him. Of course, he is in the back for him, but we're down to the midfield as Silva getting some places because we're in the pits. But he's trying to find his way through Janet. Janet defending him very, very well. Janet really trying to put him behind. But he's going to try his best. Silva. He gets past Janet. We're not able to see that because of his camera view. But he's battling with Janet in front of him. He has Santos. Santos is actually trying. Yeah, Santos just behind him too. Janet just behind Tobias. Tobias in 12th place. Yamakura, there's a lot happening right now. I can't even speak at the moment. It's Nakamura and it's Janet, it's Tobias, it's Silva, it's Santos. There's so much drama happening right here just to get into P12. Silva now gets by Tobias. Silva also gets past Janet. Santos is still behind. Silva now has Yamakura to deal with. Would Silva be able to get past Yamakura? He does. He was able to get past Yamakura on that corner, and now all he has to do is catch up to Kim, who is just in front of him. Well, not really just in front of him, but Kim is not too far off. He should be able to catch up with Kim. Now it's down to Santos now to get through this midfield so that he could also finish the points. Yeri Santos now, he gets past Janet, and now right in front of him is Yamakura. Does he get past Yamakura? He also does. Now it's time for him to catch up with Silva and see if he'll be able to, because Silva is flying down. Silva is trying to catch up to Kim. Both of them are actually trying to catch up with each other, but there's Jatanet now who is actually keeping the rest of the midfield at bay. He's trying to defend his position. He thinks there's still a chance for points for him. He's still trying to get into the points. We're going to see what's going to happen. He's trying to catch up to Santos, but I don't think he's going to catch up to Santos in that way. Back to the front of the grid now. There's Musk just behind Nario. Will he be able to get that position? He's breathing on Nario's neck. We have 2 more laps to go. He's seeing second place in sight. Will he be able to get P2? Nario now has a very degrading medium tire. There's so much he could do against Musk, who is trying to risk it all, and there's Musk with the move. Will Musk be able to make it at turn 1? Musk, does he get through? Does he edge through? Musk does. Nario is trying his best to get back in it, but he just can't. Musk gets into P2. Nario drops down to P3. Nario lost it. I think the strategy was off from his team, putting him back out there with the mediums. He could have gone with the soft. He could have gone with the soft. He could have seen the race off with the soft. Now Musk now with a more better tires in the hards, who can still go longer, was able to just find the speed and get past Nario. Nario's having a very fine race, but with the strategy they went for him, now it drops down to P3. He just has to see it off, at least get a podium. Alves is still way behind, so he could just see off the rest of the race. They have one more lap left. He could just see it out. But yeah, we're back with Silva, who is battling out with Kim. Silva is still on the fresh top tires, and he passed Kim easily. Now Kim now has to look behind his mirrors because there's another good driver behind him in Santos. But Silva now has to go hunter for Huang. Huang is on the mediums. He's trying to find a way to sneak into the points. But I'm not sure Silva and Santos will let that happen. They have one more lap left. Silva and Santos are trying to get into the points as badly as possible. Kim is trying to keep his points. Santos just behind Kim. Santos looking to make that move. Here is Santos with Kim. Will he be able to? And easily again, he does pass Kim. Kim can't really do anything. He's looking at the points, slipping away from his hands with 2 very good drivers. Now Santos is trying to make the move on Silva. Will he be able to make that move on Silva? He's timing it. He's just waiting for the window. But Silva very good with the corners. Look at how much time he gained from just going through that corner. Santos can't really keep up with that. But there's Tokonashi now. Oh my god. Fastest time in sector 1. He's trying to get 4th position. He's just behind Alves. They have one more lap left. He's just behind Alves. He could take P4. Just more points to add to his tally. Alves defending with his life. Alves not getting Tokonashi through. Tokonashi trying to find that position, trying to find that space. Alves really defending it very well from Tokonashi. These two are battling it out now. Tokonashi losing his P3, losing his 3rd place, starting from P3 in the qualifying, and now seeing himself battling for 4th. He will take that literally, but he just needs to pass through Alves, who is defending with everything he has. The race just ended. Will Tokonashi be able to take it on the line? And it doesn't, and it's Alves in 4th position. Tokonashi be 5th. Williams win the race. Musk in P2. Nario in P3. Has a very good race. Molan P5. Fernandez in Mulan P6, Fernandez in P7, Huang managed to get the points in P8, Silva could not catch up and he finishes in P9, Santos in P10, and that's your top 10 finish. Kim, Johnson, Rametti, Tanet, McQueen, Dubious actually improved to P16, Smith in P17, Patel P18, Chadler in P18, Yamakura in P19. It was a very fantastic race, but your race leader, your race winner in Williams, he wins his first race, and the first race in this competition exactly in his home race too. What a way to start the season for him. What a way to start the season for him indeed, Williams, winning your first race in your home race and for the first race in this competition, for the first race of the season. That is beautiful, William. Beautiful racecraft, beautiful driving all round. Musk too with the last minute overtake on Nario. Nario dropping to P3. He'll be disappointed. He'll be gutted with the way the strategy went for him. Alves able to hold that position on P4. Yamokoren couldn't take it at the last. It was drama. Huang barely making it to the points with Santos and Silva right behind him, who were firing it down that track. What a nice race it was. But it had to come to an end. It was a very nice race. I really enjoyed myself. I also enjoyed myself too. Thank you all for tuning in today. It was a very nice race, and we will see you next week for another round of qualifying. Good night.